My vacation days are officially over. It was fun while it lasted, and honestly, it's one of the best breaks I've had in a long time. I went to Osaka twice, first with my family, then again with my friends. I just got back yesterday, and my heart still feels full from all of the places I visited, and even more from the people I was with. I thoroughly enjoyed my trips to Osaka. I went to Universal Studios, not just once, but twice. Explored Kyoto's calm beauty. Took a trip to Nagoya's Higashiyama Zoo with my closest friend. I even went to the Osaka Expo. There were so many places, so many moments, but the real highlight, it wasn't the sights. It was the people I was with. I laughed a lot, made silly jokes, took blurry photos, and talked about life over train rides and meals. I felt so connected to the people I love. And now I'm home, alone. It's a strange shift when the noise fades, when the laughter turns into a memory, and you return to quiet mornings and familiar routines. I have to admit, it feels a little sad. I miss being around people. I miss taking care of someone I love, thinking about what they might want to eat, where they'd like to go, what would make them smile. There's a kind of happiness I can't explain just seeing the people I love enjoy life. That's when I feel most at peace, most myself. And now that it's quiet again, I realize how much that mattered to me. I've always seen myself as an introvert, someone who gets energy from solitude, who likes being in their own bubble. But lately, I've been questioning that. Maybe I'm not as introverted as I thought. Maybe being around people I love gives me energy, the kind that lingers in your chest even after they're gone. There's a phrase in Japan for what I'm feeling. It's called gogatsu-byo, or May sickness. After Golden Week, a long holiday where people travel, unwind, and live a different rhythm, it's common to feel unmotivated, a bit down, like your heart is still stuck in vacation mode while your body's already back to work. And honestly, I think I have gogatsu-byo. I miss my family. I miss my friends. I miss having someone to talk to when I wake up, someone to laugh with while walking through crowded train stations or quiet streets at night. And even though I feel lonely at times, living alone in Japan has its perks. A lot of them. Like being in control of everything. What music plays when I cook, what time I wake up or don't, what I eat or whether I eat at all. The entire budget is mine to manage. Though I'll admit I'm not the best with money. I've always had this YOLO mindset. What's the point of saving everything if I'm gone tomorrow? But for people who are good with budgeting, Living alone in Japan gives you total flexibility. I also get to design my own space. Even when I was living with my ex, I was the one deciding where everything went. But now it's all mine. The furniture, the layout, the little things that make a place feel like home. And one of the best parts, I can go out anytime. Come home whenever I want. No need to text someone about where I am or explain why I stayed out late. There's a quiet freedom in that. But freedom can feel a little empty sometimes, can't it? All of my friends live alone too. And honestly, most of them love it. Especially my closest friend, Mi-chan. He thrives in his own space. He once told me he can't even sleep if there's someone else in the room. I asked, "Is it because of the snoring?" He said, "No, it's just the presence of another person makes me feel uncomfortable." He genuinely enjoys his alone time, but at the same time, he also loves being around people. He's social, funny, and always up for a good conversation. I guess it's all about balance, knowing when to retreat and recharge, and knowing when to show up and connect. And maybe that balance looks different for each of us. But here's the truth. Living alone in Japan has taught me a lot. It's made me stronger, more self-aware. I've learned how to comfort myself, how to enjoy my own company, how to fill the space with things that bring me peace, soft lights, good music, memories. And I'm not really alone, because the people I love, even if they're not here, they've left traces of themselves in my life. In the photos on the wall, in the inside jokes I still laugh at when no one's around, in the warmth I carry with me. I try to remind myself, just because it's quiet now, doesn't mean the connection is gone. The laughter, the memories, they stay. And I know there will be more. More visits, more reunions, more blurry photos and shared meals. For now, I'll rest. I'll let myself feel the sadness a little. And it's okay. And then I'll begin again. Back to the routines, back to slow mornings and quiet evenings, back to building a life alone, but not lonely. And at the end of the day, we're all human, and no matter how independent we think we are, we all need genuine connection. I believe in the old saying, no man is an island. Even if you say you're okay with solitude, and maybe most of the time you are, there will always be moments when you wish someone was there beside you, and that's completely okay. It doesn't make you weak, it makes you human. Wanting connection isn't something to be ashamed of. In fact, it's one of the most beautiful parts of being alive. To care deeply for someone, to share a laugh, to sit in silence with someone who understands you without words. So if you're feeling that emptiness today, like I am, know that it doesn't mean you're failing at being independent. It just means your heart is open, that you've loved, that you've been loved, and you've been brave enough to miss it. So, Raja, I'll see you in another day in my life.